But what more than it's worth, no matter what's keeping you stuck in your old ride, I want to help you drive a nicer, newer car you
Wait.
love.
Raining. That's interesting. Weather stick supports that statement. Oh, look at that, still no hole. So we have now worked our way comfortably into the off season, which means that my daily tasks have become a lot of phone calls and sitting at a computer. Then I do try and escape for a little bit to do some odds and ends things. I've been hauling some hay, and one of the things I'm working on is trying to get this carport, car shop, car little deal thingy majigger reorganized so I can actually get some stuff put in there, because I've got some shop projects I want to go over, but that's what this video is going to be about. Today we're going to catch you guys up on what I've been doing, some projects that we have coming along, and just take you along for the day, because I think Wayne and I are going to head into town. His glasses came in, and we're going to go out to lunch. Which, doing this, I've kind of come to realize a few of my hoarder tendencies here. Basically, I've had to decide if I can't pick something up, realize what it is or what it's good for, in the like 5 seconds in my hand, it goes in the bin. Unless it's metal, then I'm creating a scrap pile. That'll sit there forever. You know how it goes. Like, why do I keep a bucket that legitimately has a melted hole in it? This one feels heavy. This is a bucket of concrete. Legitimately a bucket of Quikrete. I just did that. That's a nice box. I don't want to burn that thing. It's bad. John Deere, stupid thing. So I gotta put my foot on the brake. What do I got here? Does it have to be in neutral? So some things I've been working on pretty heavily and spending quite a bit of time on. Obviously, 2020 is done. That means my bookwork needs to be completed and wrapped up, which it's pretty much caught up all year long. So bookwork at the end of the year is not a big deal for me. But with getting a lot of things done, such as pulling anhydrous, getting a lot of inputs bought for next year, things like that, doing my balance sheet is a little bit different than it is previous years. So that's taken a little bit of time. Plus, we picked up some more ground. So now I've got to rework my cash flows and get everything figured out of how much funds I need for next year, along with when money should come in. Then that correlates to a marketing plan. So I got to figure out, hey, here's how much funds I need to make. Here's how many bushels I should produce. Here's where I should try and start selling my grain at. And right now we're got a pretty good grain rally going on, but it's not really for new crop just yet. On top of that, I've been hauling quite a bit of hay. got your list?
Huh?
You got your list?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember one of the first times you drove me somewhere in this thing, and I looked over and it was like, it's not 52 degrees outside. It was during the summer or whatever.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that's not the temperature. That's how many miles per hour this car gets. Or not miles per hour, miles per gallon this car gets. Oh, holy smokes. Wants the window down. Alright, here. We made it.
We made it.
Okay, stay here, Blue Dog.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, get in the back, bud. In the back. We didn't get nothing. How are the new specs?
They're
Good? Can you
good.
see? Can you see better?
I don't know.
Can you see the future now? If you can you tell me what the high on the corn and soybean prices for next year are going to be?
525.
525 on corn, you heard it here.
Yeah.
What's on your shopping list?
Oh.
Your scribs. Peroxide, mouthwash, tissues, shampoo, head, and shoulders.
Man, they're busy.
Well, they're a busy day today, huh? Shouldn't take me
Give
there.
me some candy bars.
Okay, important stuff.
Yeah.
Move, bud. Whoops, sorry. Honked at somebody. Didn't mean to do that. Trying to figure out these windshield wipers. Oh man, now the line's long. Maybe I should have executed decided somewhere else. Oh well, we can sit in line, can't we?
Yeah, we don't have a...
You don't have a hot date?
No.
No. How about an okay looking date? No.
Okay, Dave. I never heard of that.
Things coming down the pipeline now that we're back from lunch and getting Wayne's new spectacles or spectacles? Wallet and watch. The hydraulic front end on this tractor is not working right now. It's got some solenoids that have gone bad and it's got a leak going on it. So I got to get to working on that really soon. Supposedly tonight, this rain that's happening outside is going to be turning into snow and we could get upwards of a really good snow. I think I heard 6 inches, but that could have been up around Des Moines. So we're gonna have more snow to push here really soon. This fall I purchased that quad track. There's some things that I need to get done with that quad track. I need to possibly tune the quad track still, along with I need to get an auto steer system in there. One thing that I've been doing some research on, and I've actually come and made another purchase, is to actually purchase some software that gives me the ability to design and build tile plans throughout the field, which I will show and probably make a video on, where you can go out and survey the field, which you guys see me do in the background sometimes. But now I can actually design, come up with a blueprint basically for a full field and a tile plan, validate the tile plan, and make sure that everything's gonna work before we go and do any installation. And then it's also kind of a blueprint for, say, ground that I'm renting or somebody that wants to take on a tile project, and they can do parts of the project and it will continue to grow off of that tile plan. You're just not going out there and doing things half-arsed. My dad and I have actually spent quite a bit of time here lately working on getting a project designed, getting the bids for the project, and now that project is going to be happening. I'll just let you guys guess what that is. Also going forward this winter, I want to do a few farm visits. I've actually contacted a few people. I'd really like to visit a dairy, a hog farm, and then probably try and go see my goat buddy again. On top of all this, I'm going to try and actually build something from somewhat scratch. I want to build a trench closer, so when I'm installing tile on the ground, we can come back and actually close up the trench, and then also kind of modify it so I can use an AB lines and a steering system and mark out all the runs and lay that all out, so I'm not doing that with the plow, and the plow can keep putting pipe in the ground instead of marking out lines. As you guys can see, we have quite a bit of stuff that we're going to be trying to get done this winter. If there's any videos that you guys would like to see, I know some of you requested for me to sit down with my dad, kind of get his history, how he got into farming, and then how I kind of got into it, and the actually history of our farm. That's something that I can probably try and get done. If there's anything else like that, please let me know. We'll see if we can make it happen, but I'm going to try and keep this content coming for you guys. I do have some more demos coming here before too long, I think. As long as I can find projects to do with them. I believe I'm going to keep using that tele-clipper for a little bit to get a few more projects done when the weather turns a little bit nicer on us. And then, of course, we're going to be taking you guys along with us. So please don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Hit the thumbs up button to support us. And like always, we'll see you the next time down here in the good old Southern IA. Oh yeah, and then one other project that's been on my list is I want to try and convert this into where I can attach it to a skid steer. And then I also got to change a grapple to one of those too. Projects.